Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our second speaker, DTM Sundararaman. Handholding Journey. Handholding Journey, DTM Sundararaman.
It was June 2020, a new district was born, District 120. The district director, Praveen Mani, called the club growth director, DTM Pathsarthi. Hi Patha, almost more than 50%, 50 clubs, they are not really doing well. Can you do something? Can we try to revive these clubs? Immediately Patha agreed to come out with a plan. And he immediately thought of forming a club coach team. And Partha approached me to take up this club growth, club coach chair. Immediately I accepted that. Then he also said that DTM Mala will be assisting me as the club coach chair. While taking this a long-term assignment for a year to revive the clubs, I also thought of taking this as my high-performance leadership project. To continue this project as a SPL project, actually I need to form a guidance committee. So it has to be done in a very formal manner. So the Toastmaster International, whenever we talk about HPL project, they asked us to come out with a plan in terms of finance, in terms of resources, etc. So in this case, I don't have to spend too much of money. So I don't have to bother about the finance aspect. I don't have to bother about the logistic aspect. So primarily, we need to think about the people management. So in this regard, I formed a guidance committee. So of course, DTM Partha, my club growth director, and DTM Mala, they were part of my team. Then I thought of adding Toastmaster Ashok, Vice President Education of Meraki, also to be part of this guidance committee. So with this guidance committee, I have come out with a plan, right? So when we talk about the clubs that need to be revived, so we never, though we colloquially use the term sick clubs, but Toastmaster International never used the term sick club. We only say that clubs need to be appointed with a club coach. So any club which has got less than 12 members in the previous term that is eligible to get appointed with a club coach. How to find out? We went to the Toastmaster International website and downloaded all our clubs from the District 120, and all this data is available in the form of an Excel sheet. That was our step number one. And by applying filter, we were able to figure out the clubs that has got less than 12 members. Then we are not blindly decided to appoint club coaches for all the clubs. We had a detailed discussion with all the division directors, because some of the clubs, they are already decided to close it. For example, some of the clubs are supported by corporate funded. So when the company is not doing well during the COVID times, the company has decided to close the club. There is no point in appointing a club coach for such kind of clubs. Then we had we had a plan to discuss with the division directors, and after that, then the plan is to roll out a Google survey form to identify the club coaches. Who all can be identified as the club coaches? Of course, DTMs, they are all really senior, and they can very well support the club. But we thought of identifying people who have cleared ACG, Advanced Communication Gold, so that they will get an opportunity to personally improve their Toastmaster career. So this will be an opportunity for them to complete that DTM journey. So this is plan number 3. So after having a meeting with the division director, the plan is to roll out a Google survey form. Then once we receive the nominations, the next plan is to again discuss with the division directors and process the application. The application would be sent to Toastmaster International in a proper format. There is a form. In the form, we need to fill in the details, giving all the residential, the address detail, as well as their members number, etc. There is a template that need to be filled in. That will be sent to the Toastmaster International. Then plan number 5 is to, the Toastmaster International normally takes a couple of days, and then they will figure out whether the club is really eligible for getting appointed with a club coach. Sometimes during the entire process, if the club has already, club's membership has gone beyond 12, then they will decline this application. So unless we get the communication from Toastmaster International, the whole process of club coach appointment is not finalized. So the plan number 5 is to receive the communication from Toastmaster International, and after that onboard these club coaches into our WhatsApp group and exchange pleasantries. The plan is to welcome them, and the last step of our plan is to offer training programs. These training programs can be in batches because the club coaches would be appointed not in one shot. So they will be appointed in an iterative mode. So we have a plan to train them on a monthly basis, batch number 1, batch number 2, batch number 3. And the Toastmaster International has also come out with a lot of resource materials on how to give training for the club coaches, what are all the roles and responsibilities for the club coaches. All this would be delivered during the training program. So this is our plan, and finally our mission would be by the end of 2020, July 2021. So we expect that almost 75% of the clubs reach the distinguished club status. So this is the minimum expectation. So the maximum expectation is to make these clubs president distinguished. But the minimum expectation is to make 75% of the so-called sick clubs to perform well and reach the status of distinguished clubs. So this is our grand plan, and definitely with the support of area directors, division directors, club presidents, and the Toastmasters who are willing to support this mission or vision with their experience and expertise, definitely we are confident to achieve these goals. This is my part of a high performance leadership project, my plan and vision. Over to you, Toastmaster Giri.
Thank you so much, DTM Sundaraman. Our best wishes to you and your team to achieve the set targets and more in your team. Many congratulations and good luck to you. So that brings us to the end of the prepared speech section. May I request to open the Mentimeter for our second speaker, DTM Sundaraman. Okay, the link has been shared in the chat box. Kindly go ahead and give in your innovative slides, Sundar says Satish. Then Sundar sir is presenting using a PPT. That is something that you should be expecting, Satish. Okay, so what did you love about the speech? Absolutely creative, yes. The presentation, the characters, again, shared a personal experience, creative. The speech concept was new.